The wrestling world is still buzzing from what went down last Monday night on Raw. Jey Uso stood tall in the main event, pinning Solo Sikoa clean in the center of the ring, and with that single pinfall, he sealed his brother's fate. The stipulation was crystal clear: if Solo lost, he would have to rejoin the Bloodline and be delivered directly to Roman Reigns. The crowd erupted, the internet exploded. And somewhere in the back of that Norfolk arena, Solo Sikoa's world came crashing down. Before we dive into what happened less than 24 hours ago backstage, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for Wrestlebreakdown. Let me paint you a picture of the problem Solo Sikoa is facing right now. For months, he fought tooth and nail to break free from the Bloodline's shadow. He turned babyface for the first time in his main roster run, teamed up with LA Knight and Royce Keys, and even defeated Jacob Fatu and the Usos at SummerSlam. He was finally his own man. He was finally Solo Sikoa, not just the other USO or Roman's enforcer. He had carved his own path. He mocked Jey's yeet gesture. He refused to fall in line. He stood tall against the family that tried to control him. But then came August 10th, 2026, the night everything changed. The main event, Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa. High stakes. Immense pressure, and when Jimmy Uso showed up on the apron to distract Solo, it was all over. Jey hit a spear, followed by an USO splash, and drove his brother into the mat for the 3 count. The referee's hand slapped the canvas 3 times. Solo Sikoa had lost. And per the stipulation, he now belongs to the Bloodline. He will be delivered to Roman Reigns this Monday on Raw in Buffalo. Here's where it gets absolutely insane. Less than 24 hours before tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw, sources are confirming that Solo Sikoa arrived at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, and he didn't arrive alone. Walking alongside him through that backstage entrance was none other than the WWE Hall of Famer, the Inoue family legend, his own father Rikishi. Let that sink in for a moment. Rikishi, the man who once danced his way into our hearts and delivered stink faces to anyone who crossed him. The patriarch of this next generation of Samoan dynasty. He was there, backstage, with his son Solo Sikoa, less than 24 hours before Solo is supposed to be handed over to Roman Reigns like a piece of property. Why now? Why would Rikishi show up at this exact moment? The answer is both beautiful and terrifying. Rikishi has been vocal about his desire to return to WWE and serve as the wise man for a unified Bloodline faction. He's been watching his sons Jimmy, Jey, and Solo tear each other apart on national television. He's watched the Bloodline fracture and reform and fracture again. And now, with Solo being forced back into the fold, Rikishi is stepping in. Not just as a father, as a mediator, as the voice of reason. As the elder who might just be able to hold this volatile family together. Think about the timing. Tonight, Jey Uso is scheduled to present Solo Sikoa to Roman Reigns as the Bloodline's new acquisition. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the original tribal chief, the man who has cemented himself as the face of Raw, will be standing in that ring waiting for his wayward cousin to be handed over. The tension is already suffocating. Now imagine Rikishi walking out with Solo. Imagine the family patriarch standing between his sons. Imagine the look on Roman's face when he realizes that this isn't just a simple delivery, this is a family intervention. The backstage dynamics are absolutely fascinating. Reports indicate that Solo Sikoa has been actively mocking Jey Uso's warning shot gesture for weeks. There's genuine heat between these brothers. Jimmy Uso got involved in the match last week. Jacob Fatu has been lurking in the shadows, and now Rikishi is in the building. It's a powder keg, one wrong move, one misplaced word, and this entire thing could explode in ways we've never seen before. But here's the question that's keeping every wrestling fan up at night. Is Rikishi there to help Solo accept his fate, or is he there to help Solo fight back? If you've been following the Bloodline saga, you know that Roman Reigns doesn't take disobedience lightly. He forced Jacob Fatu to acknowledge him after a tribal combat loss. He's bringing everyone back under his control, piece by piece. But Solo Sikoa is different. Solo has tasted independence. He's felt what it's like to be cheered by the crowd, to be his own man. He doesn't want to go back, and having his father Rikishi in his corner changes the entire dynamic. Could we be witnessing the beginning of a power shift? Could Rikishi be the one to challenge Roman's authority? Or is this all part of a larger plan to reunite the Bloodline once and for all, with Rikishi as the guiding hand? One thing is certain: tonight's Raw in Buffalo is going to be must-see television. The KeyBank Center is going to be electric. The WWE Universe is going to be on the edge of their seats. And when Solo Sikoa walks down that ramp with Rikishi by his side, when Roman Reigns stands in that ring waiting, when Jey Uso has to look his father in the eyes while delivering his brother to the tribal chief, wrestling history will be made. To wrap this up, let's recap what we know. Solo Sikoa lost to Jey Uso last Monday and is now contractually obligated to rejoin the Bloodline. Rikishi has arrived backstage with Solo less than 24 hours before tonight's show. Roman Reigns will be in the building to accept his delivery. And the entire wrestling world is watching to see what happens when a father steps between his warring sons. This is the kind of storytelling that makes professional wrestling the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is family. This is legacy. This is the Bloodline at its most dangerous. And if you want to stay ahead of every twist, every turn, every backstage secret, and every breaking development in this incredible saga, you need to be subscribed to Wrestlebreakdown. I'm talking exclusive analysis, insider reports, and breakdowns you won't find anywhere else. Hit that subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single update. And drop a comment below telling me what you think is going to happen tonight. Is Rikishi there to save Solo or to surrender him? This is Wrestlebreakdown, and we'll see you at ringside.